Hola a todos y bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome back to you guys. So I have a very special box opening. I mentioned in a couple of my previous videos that I really wanted to round out my silicone doll collection and finish up the collection so I could be done buying dolls, and thankfully I was able to do that because I have a silicone baby boy here to share with you all. I really wanted a boy to just round out my collection. I did have a silicone boy earlier this year, but I ended up selling him so that I could bring Nala, my other silicone baby girl, home. And I just always liked the sculpt and all of that, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get another silicone baby boy. I always wanted to have a little boy. That was how I envisioned my collection. I have Nala, my little drinking wet baby girl. I have Hinata, who's my newborn size baby, full body silicones, and now I have my little drinking wet baby boy. So I'm very excited, and we're going to get into the box opening. As always with my box openings, I always preface these videos by saying, if you don't like to see the full box opening, I get some comments. I've had comments before in the past that have said, I don't want to see you doing all the opening of everything, you move too slow, yada yada yada. I like to do these videos because I like to get the experience of, you know, opening a box. And when we get these dolls, most of the time when we buy them, we aren't just getting them for the doll. We also, a lot of the times, want to see the extras that the artist or the seller includes in the boxes. So I like to show all of that. If you don't want to see it, you can skip ahead in the video until you see the doll pop on the screen. But anyhow, we're going to go ahead and get into this box opening. So this is a baby from the artist Nekketa Brown. This is my third doll from her now, and I just love her sculpting. I love her silicone, and I feel like her dolls are at a good price, so I just keep buying them. But hopefully this is going to be my last doll for a while. So it just says thank you, and this just says special for you. Love is a light that never dims. That's so sweet. So I did actually end up purchasing some additional items this time from her shop. So we'll get to those first, and then we'll get into the doll. So the first, I got some of her handmade doll outfits. Let me move the box out of the way. And I got a couple for Nala, and I got one for my new baby boy. So I'm going to show you all of those. So I got a couple of her little handmade doll outfits. So first I'm going to show the one for the baby boy. And Nekketa Brown has so many items available on her store, especially for the preemies and the micro preemies dolls. She has lots of clothing and pacifiers and bottles and stuff on her store. So I ended up picking up a couple of outfits, mainly for display and for taking pictures, because that's what I got them for. But these outfits are so cute. So this is a blue one for my little baby boy, and you can see it's a one piece. It just has like a little knitted top part with a collar, and then some bloomers and some nice trim. It is a Velcro outfit, so I'll probably be putting a onesie underneath it just for safety purposes, but it's very cute, and it's wonderful for taking pictures. And it comes with a little hat, as well as, I believe these are socks, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how they showed them in the listing, as socks. They're so cute. So that's a little baby boy outfit. And I believe these outfits are still available in her store. Some of them might be sold out, but if you're interested, they're on her store. And then I got a little matching pink outfit for Nala. Because they're both micro preemies, so they're technically twins. So this is the girl's outfit. It's the same as the other one, except instead of the white, it has this nice floral printed like linen kind of fabric on the bottom. Very sweet. And this is the trim and the little collar. So I cannot wait to show you guys me putting these on the babies. I just love pink for girls and blue for boys. It's just so traditional, and I just love the way it looks. So, and I love pink anyway. You all know I love pink. You can tell by my carpet. I love pink. So this is the little outfit for Nala. And then this one also comes with a hat, as well as some socks, some matching socks. Okay, and then we're going to get into the last little outfit here, and this one is also for Nala. I didn't want the boys, the one that matched for the boys, so I just got this one for Nala. So it's again a one piece. It's very soft and lightweight material, which is good. Has this wonderful, nice little lacy collar that I just thought was just so cute. And it's like in the overall style, which I like. It's gathered at the leg here. Here's the back. Again, just super duper stinking cute. So I could not resist that one. And it's a different shade of pink than this one. Than the other outfit. You can see this one, the overalls one is a little bit lighter. It matches my carpet. And this one's a little bit darker, which is fine. And then it just comes with a pair of plain white socks, which I think I already have one or two pairs of these, but won't hurt to have another one, so I have that. And then this little cute bunny ears hat. How cute is that? Little hat with some bunny ears. So cute. So I could not resist those outfits. I had to pick them up, so I got those outfits while I was in the store purchasing this baby. I saw the outfits and I just thought they were just so cute. So now I'm going to show the package that was on top with the other items. So I'm going to open this up. So it's another little hairbrush. I have a hairbrush that I use for my babies. I don't know if I've ever showed it, but it's a little bit softer than these brushes, but I'm pretty sure any baby brush you can use. But thank you so much for another brush. I'll definitely keep this in my collection. So this is just a little hairbrush and a little bottle, another one of the little baby age bottles. This is a blue one, and it's because he does have a drink and wet system, and Nala has a pink one, so now I have two, which is nice. And then here is one of her little business cards. I'll show you. Hopefully you all can see. It just says Nekketa Silicone Babies, and then all of her contact information, her Facebook, eBay, Etsy, and YouTube, and her email address. And that's a picture of one of her dolls. And then apparently she's had the Mason and Mandy edition before what I saw, because you see that's a Mandy and that looks like a Mason up there. So she must have come out with some more babies in the edition that I just didn't see. So there's that. Okay, and now we're going to get to the rest of the box opening now that we've shown that little part. So I am going to show you the birth certificate and the COA and all of that. I just always like to show so here's his birth certificate. It's he's a Mason, 14 inches, 3 pounds, 12 ounces. He was born on May 29th. And his place of birth is in Colorado. His edition is 1 out of 10 bonus baby boys. Because I think she originally came out with 5, and then these are the bonus babies. And then I adopted him on June 12th. So here's just his little paperwork. And then on the other side is just a silicone care sheet. I've shown this in my other videos, but if you want to read it, you can. Yeah. So there's all the information about that. And we're going to get into the box opening. So this is always the most exciting part, of course. I love to see box openings where people show outfits and stuff. So I'm going to move that out of the way. And then we're just going to show the outfits one by one. So we're going to start with this little package here. And I don't ever try to maintain or keep the wrapping paper. I know I probably should, but yeah, I usually don't. Okay, so this is a little set. So this has some polar bears on it, and it's navy blue. It's a Carter's preemie. And the polar bears look like they're a really light blue to me. I know they look white on camera, but they look light blue in person. So this is just the onesie. So thank you so much for that. And then here's another one that just says Mommy Loves Me. It's gray with some navy blue polar bears on it again. And then the little matching pants that have little bears at the end. on the legs. So super cute. Thank you for that cute little outfit. Okay, let's move on to the next package that's in here. I'm just going to take all the little packages out so we can just open them, and then we'll get to the baby. So this looks like some diapers. Oh, and I got a little pacifier with him too. It's a Pooh Bear one. So Nekketa makes these little micro preemie pacifiers specifically for these tiny babies. Nala has one, and then this is the one that he came with. And I don't give my babies pacifiers too often, but in case I want to for pictures or something, it's always nice to have one, or for role playing or something like that. So thank you for that. And then I have a couple of the Huggies preemie diapers. I do have this print in my nursery already, and then these I don't have. So thank you so much for the diapers. I'm so thankful for these because he does have a drink and wet system. It's always nice to get extra diapers. And these Huggies little snugglers look smaller than these. Don't they look smaller? That's good because he's so tiny. So thank you for that. So now we're going to open up this little package here. Nekketa always does nice box openings, which I appreciate. I mean, sometimes you buy a doll and you don't get a big box opening, which is fine. Like when I bought Hinata, she came home with, I believe, like 2 outfits maybe, and a pacifier and a couple other little trinkets. And I'm very thankful for that. And I think she came home with a diaper. So some artists do bigger box openings and some people do small ones. So either way, I'm very thankful for whatever extras I get. So this is a little preemie up to 5 pounds. This is one of the items that was in his listing, and I was really happy to see that he was probably going to be coming home with it. So here it is right here. It looks like it's been modified to fit him perfectly, which is wonderful. It's very soft, and it just has some different animals on it, like an alligator, a giraffe, an elephant, and what is that, a rhinoceros? So just super cute and cozy. That's going to be awesome for the winter time and the fall. And maybe even the spring because it's kind of cold here all year round. Then I have this Carter's Preemie onesie that just has some dump trucks on it. It's navy blue. So that's super cute. Okay. And now for the last little package here before we get into the baby. I'm so excited to see him. Oh, this is so cute. So this is a Precious First by Carter's little set, and it's a preemie set. And it just is 4 short sleeve bodysuits. So thank you so much for this. This is so sweet. So I'm not going to be opening this right now. I'll probably just open it at a later time, but I just wanted to show you guys. So thank you so much, Nekketa, for all the gifts and the extras that came in the box. Because like I said, some artists, you know, don't give as much, which is fine because you're really buying the doll. You're not really buying a box opening. So thank you so much for all of that. And now we're going to get into the baby because I don't think there's anything else. Just his little feet, his head. I cannot wait to see him. I'm so excited, you guys, because I wanted this baby. I think these dolls were posted back in May. I know his birth certificate says May 29th, but I think this edition was originally posted on like May 7th or 8th, and you guys know now it's June 15th or 16th. So I didn't know if I was even going to be able to get one of these baby boys made by her, and it was just still really uncertain. And I'm very thankful that I was able to get one because you guys know I love this sculpt. I love Nala's sculpt so much, and I was thinking, you know what, I really want to have a baby boy again in this sculpt because I love it so much. So let's go and get started. I'm so excited and kind of nervous like I always am when I get a new baby. I'm just always so nervous because you don't know how they're going to look in person. I mean, you see the pictures, but when you get the doll in person, it's just a different experience. Okay, so, oh my goodness, I got a little bit of a peek. Okay, so I'm going to try to keep everything covered and then just kind of start from the bottom. So he's dressed very cozy. So the bottom of his socks just say strong. Oh, he's so soft as well. Honestly, his silicone feels a tad softer than Nala's, which is fine by me. Every doll is different. Okay, so here's his little arms. He's covered in plastic for protection. And there he is. I am so excited. Oh my goodness. So he is been protected so that he was going to come home nice and safe. Oh, he's so soft. He's a little bit more red in like his palms and everything than Nala. And his silicone is a bit softer as well. That's another thing I've noticed is like just kind of touching him, his silicone feels softer. Yeah, his silicone is definitely softer than Nala's, which is fine by me. That's totally fine. But it just goes to show that every doll by an artist is not going to be exactly the same, because even though they're the same edition, not the same edition, they're the same sculpt. Of course, every time you pour a doll, it comes out different. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this plastic wrap off of his little head. He is so sweet. He's so sweet. Okay. He is so sweet. My silicone baby boy. And I'm going to go ahead and get Nala and compare the two. Even his face looks different than Nala's. Don't you all think? He looks a little bit different, which is fine because, again, every doll looks different, even if it's the same sculpt. But I feel like every doll looks different, even if it's by the same artist. Yeah, he's softer. He's definitely softer than Nala. Here's his hair. His hair also looks lighter than Nala's in color, but I have to get Nala to compare because sometimes my opinions are kind of skewed because I forget. But, oh my goodness, he is so precious. I'm going to go ahead and get Nala, though. And I really want to do a comparison of the two because he is definitely different than Nala in a lot of different ways. So I'm going to go ahead and get Nala. This just goes to show that just because you get a doll by an artist doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be the exact same. So, as you all can see, there is a pretty big difference in these dolls. It looks like their hair is the same color, but his hair is a little bit more sparse, so maybe that's why I can see the color a little more. As far as their skin coloring, I would say that Nala, I don't know how to describe it. She has more of like a yellow tone, undertone to her, in my opinion. His silicone is definitely softer than Nala's. It's not like a big, well, yeah, his silicone is definitely softer than Nala's. I'll say that. His silicone is softer. So with this pour of him, I can tell that the artist, Nekketa Brown, definitely did pour him in something that's softer, because just touching him, I can tell that there's a big difference. In the painting, there's also a big difference. You can see that his painting it's just different. They're both ethnic, they're both AA, but his paint is just a lot different. His silicone is a lot softer. His painting is different. He has more of like a red undertone, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just sharing a difference. And Nala's undertone is more yellow. She's not very red at all. She's just yellow. Again, I can definitely tell that the silicone is softer on the boy. What else is there? Obviously, you know, their lips, his lips are more red. Her lips are more like brown. Honestly, in my opinion, Nala almost looks kind of like, I don't know. They look different. They're both ethnic, but they definitely look a lot different. I will say that. They definitely do look a lot different. So I'm going to go ahead and take his little socks and everything off because I do want to do a full inspection. You guys know every time I get a baby, I do a full inspection and just make sure everything's in tip-top shape. But they definitely do look a lot different. I almost want to say that Nala has kind of like, to me, she kind of has kind of like an East Indian look to her. Am I wrong? Do you all agree with that? That's kind of how I feel. She definitely could, like, definitely, I consider her to be an AA baby. But she definitely kind of could pass for being like an East Indian kind of look. That's what I'm getting from her. This baby, I don't quite know yet. But they definitely do look different. And it just goes to show how, even though a doll is the same sculpt, it definitely depends on how you paint them because they can come out looking a lot different. He's a lot more red. Nala is more yellow. She kind of has more yellow undertones. And he just kind of has more red undertones to him. So they definitely are different. They're definitely not exact twins. And I could kind of tell that from the listing that they weren't going to be exact twins. Like they weren't going to be exactly the same. I could tell that. But I wanted to have a baby boy and I wanted to have an AA baby boy. And out of the ones that Nekketa Brown had posted, this one looked like he had like the darkest skin tone compared to the other two baby boys, which were like definitely more biracial than AA. And he, to me, looks more AA. He, again, yeah, I can just tell. His silicone is definitely a lot softer. Definitely a lot softer than my other baby. I didn't know this wasn't a onesie. It's just it's a little shirt. That's fine. I kind of don't want to get him fully undressed, but I know I'm going to have to. Just because I know I'm going to end up putting this back on him in a short moment, so I don't want to, like, do too much fiddling with him. But I do want to do my full inspection, as I do when I get a new doll. I always just think it's a good idea to just do a full inspection on your dolls, because you just don't know. You want to make sure everything's okay with them, and that, you know, there aren't any, you know, imperfections or anything you don't like. And I always like to do it on video too, just in case. I mean, like I said, you never know. This is my third baby from Nekketa Brown, and I haven't had a problem in the past. But anytime you get a new doll, no matter who it's from, you just want to make sure you do a full inspection, you know, when you first get them. It's a normal thing to do. I think most people do that with their dolls. So yeah, he is an ethnic baby for sure, which is really my only thing I wanted. Like I said, I've had a boy already. I had my baby Sebastian from Nekketa Brown, and that was another one of the Mason sculpt, but he was one of the original ones. He was like the 4 out of 5 original, and I liked him, but I sold him to get Nala because I didn't know at the time that Nekketa Brown was going to come out with any like AA or biracial versions. I didn't know because I didn't see any posted up at the time. So I had no clue. I didn't know. And I decided to get Nala because I said, well, you know what? I love this sculpt. I love, you know, the doll, but I really want like an ethnic. I really want to move my collection in a different direction, and I only really want to have ethnic babies. So that's why I decided to go ahead and get Nala. And then when I saw that she was going to be putting up some ethnic baby boys, I said, I want one of those too, because I really wanted to have a baby boy in my collection. Overall, that's what I wanted. I wanted to have a baby boy, and I'm thankful that I was able to get my baby boy. So yeah, these dolls are definitely different. You can see how he can just, well, both of them can do it. Both of them can kind of like cross their leg, but I don't know if you can tell on camera, but his silicone is definitely much softer than Nala's. I don't know, maybe she's doing something different with the silicone now, but you see how I can just like gently push in on his tummy. I can do the same thing with Nala, but it's more give on him. So he's definitely a softer silicone blend. As compared to Nala, she is soft. She's definitely soft, but she's not as soft as he is. So definitely Nekketa Brown must be doing something different with the way she pours her silicone now. even though it's only been a couple months, like Nala, I bought her in April, and I believe she was also born in April. She might have been born in March, but I bought her in April, and I bought her shortly after she was posted up. I don't think she had been up for very long, so that's when I got her. And this little guy was made back in May, but thankfully I was able to bring him home and purchase him. I am going to go ahead and turn him around onto his back, just, you know, to take a peep. But yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely softer. I can tell, like, by the way he can kind of, like, turn his head to the side, and how he can kind of pose. He's definitely much softer than Nala, which is good. It doesn't really make, I mean, I feel like as long as the doll is soft, I wasn't really thinking about his softness. I was just thinking, you know, oh, he's going to be another Nekketa Brown baby, so even if he's the exact same softness as Nala, I would have been happy. But he's way softer, which is wonderful. That's great. That means I can do, like, a lot more posing with him and, you know, do a lot more stuff, which is, you know, fine by me. So, yeah, the way he lays is just a lot nicer. Just because he's softer. So, there he is. And there he is next to his sister, Nala. His hair is rooted more lightly, but Nekketa Brown did say that in the listing, and I was fine with it. I really just wanted an ethnic baby boy, and it looks like, if you were to see the other two that she had listed up, they were definitely more, how do I say it? They were more light. They were definitely lighter than him, and they kind of had, like, more of that biracial look, which is fine. I just, you know, if I can have an ethnic baby, I will pick an ethnic baby over a biracial baby. But if I had a choice between, like, a Caucasian or a biracial, I would pick the biracial baby as far as for what I want to add to my collection. Yeah, so I am African American, so I like to collect African American dolls. Just a personal preference. So, yeah, so I just wanted to share with you all my doll and compare him to his little twin Nala. They're the same sculpt, but they're very different, as you can see on camera. I don't really want to take Nala's onesie off right now, but if you go back to my other videos, you can see how she looks if you're curious. But I will probably do a full comparison video at a later time. I just wanted to show the difference. Also, his eyebrows are darker than Nala's, as you all can see. So his eyebrows are a little bit more pronounced, and Nala's are a little bit more soft. But Nala has thicker hair, and he has less hair, which is why she, again, I don't know why, but Nala, for some reason, really reminds me of, like, an East Indian baby. And this baby boy, I don't know. I just kind of see him as AA right now, but I'm pretty sure as I have him more and more, I'll kind of give him a little assignment to what I think he looks like as well. But definitely leave me a comment and let me know. As you can see, there's definitely different painting that was done on each baby, which is fine because every baby's different. But just let me know what you think down below in the comments section. I hope you all enjoyed this video. And I'm going to come with another video pretty shortly because I did order some clothes from Carter's. So I have to do my Carter's haul. And I have to get some organization done for my baby stuff as well because it's kind of getting out of control. So I will come back to you all later. I'm going to get this little guy dressed and I'm going to inspect him further off camera. And I'll definitely be making more videos with him as well. I'm just so excited and so happy that my collection is done. I'm not buying any more babies. I'm done. I'm happy. I have my drinking wet silicones. I have a boy. I have my newborn. So I've kind of ticked off all the boxes that I wanted to tick off with my collection and the full body silicones. So yeah, if you all enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, dame un like, suscríbete a mi canal, adiós, y nos vemos en un otro video. I will see you guys in another video. We all say goodbye. Bye guys.